Well, hello there. I'm Pete LaFrance, the old Growler. Welcome to Meeting Expectations. What we do here is we take a look at a can or a bottle of beer. Sometimes a wine or a spirit will drop by because we're all friends in fermentation. And we take a look at the label. We read everything on the label, take a look at the artwork, crack it open, and see if it meets expectations. All right, what do we have here? From the Modist, M-O-D-I-S-T Brewing Company in Minneapolis, Minnesota. Their Dream Yard New England IPA. Dream Yard New England IPA from the folks up there in Minnesota. Okay. It is a New England IPA brewed from oat and wheat malts, hopped with Citra and Sultana. Okay. It is 7.1% alcohol by volume, 375 milliliters, 16 fluid ounces. The Modist Brewing Company, 505 North 3rd Street, North Loop, Minneapolis, Minnesota. It says, keep cold, keep cool, keep cold, keep cold, and always something, but always keep cool, I guess. Government warning, I should not be pregnant or operate heavy machinery. Don't have to worry about either one of those. So the Dream Yard, that is what this is called, a Dream Yard. And it is a New England IPA. So getting really with the triangle and looks like somebody's going to sleep there. I'm not too sure. I'm a little afraid of this one. Dream Yard. All right, well, what am I expecting? Okay, hazy, fat, lush, full-bodied, with Citra. Did it say Citra here? Yeah, Citra, which is kind of a lemon type of a hop, and Sultana, which is, if I'm not mistaken, is a slightly, when I say herbaceous, I mean like if you take the green herbs in your herb cabinet, well, some fresh ones if you've got them, and just kind of that type of aroma. All right. Well, we always use the same glassware for all of our beer tastings here. Reason? That way nobody has a leg up on clarity or aromatics. And speaking of aromatics, when people do most of the tastings, what they'll do is they'll take a look, they'll sniff first, then sip, and let you know what they think. Well, I sip first. Why? I'll let Master Sommelier, Fred Dex, explain it all to you. He does it a lot better than I do. And since we have an IPA today, all beers should be served at the correct temperature. Ales between 50 and 55 degrees Fahrenheit, and lagers 37 to 47 degrees Fahrenheit. And I always use a Thermopen. It is a lollipop from the ThermoWorks folks. There is a link in the description box if you would like to find out more about that. All right, what are we expecting? I said a New England IPA with a little bit of a lemon type of flavor in there, and very, very hazy and buxom. It is $4.99 at our local beer store. Okay, let's see. Get that label off of there. Well, that's not quite as hazy as I was led to believe. Let me agitate the little guy and girl in there. Make him up. Nope. Old Marty Frickard couldn't find him. Well, it certainly is got some nice carbonation to that. I like the color myself. Although for for an hazy IPA, absolutely, it's on stop for that, or on spot on for that. The head looks really good. Let's see. How about the temperature? .45 degrees Fahrenheit on the nose. So, we should have a beer at the optimum temperature in the optimum glass. Okay, let's have the first swig. Cheers. Yeah, I stuck two swigs. Have to wake the taste buds up. They are lazy little fellas and girls, and they just did it. Boy, if they worked for me, I wouldn't pay them. But they do now, and they are awake. So, let's go for the first nosedive. There's a distinctive aroma there. I'm not just calling it funky. It's a little leathery. That's what that is, a little leathery. But not in a bad way. Let's see if the taste buds agree. Yeah. It doesn't come across as leathery. First of all, yes, there is nice body to this. It's not buxom. It's just lush. And there's a distinctive sweetness on this one. But it dances nicely with the hops, very much so. The hops are not overpowering. They're not there. They're there to just they're there to cooperate. That's a nicely put together beer. Absolutely. I don't know, the scary label just scares the hell out of me, and I'm thinking I'm going to have some kind of a hallucinogenic thing, but no. It's a New England Pale Ale. A nice, comfortable, might even say Vermont, Pale Ale here. So does Dream Yard from Modist Brewing Company up in Minneapolis, Minnesota meet expectations? Yeah, it does. I mean, well, if I was scared by the label, okay? So I was expecting a real weird beer, but this doesn't meet the expectations, but it certainly is a nice beer. If you enjoyed this presentation, please click on the subscribe button and the bell. That way you won't miss any of our presentations. A thumbs up and a share would be great, and we really appreciate hearing from you in the comments. I'm Pete LaFrance, the Old Growler, hoping all of your beers meet expectations.